What's up, y'all? How's everybody doing? Here I come. Hey, y'all, what's up? So I don't think the notification went out, but that's all good. You driving and listening. Oh, Lord. Every driving and listening. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. But we're going to go ahead and get started and keep it moving. So, happy Tuesday to everybody. Happy Tuesday. Couple of things we need to get into. But I want to wait till there are more people in here before I make my announcement. So Ebby or New Jones or somebody, Starbell, anybody in the bushes, y'all remind me in about 30 minutes, if y'all can remember, that I got some announcements to make. Hey, Sebastian, how are you? But I have a couple of announcements that I want to make. But I want to wait until we get some people in the room so everybody can hear them and I don't have to repeat myself. So happy Tuesday to everybody. First of all, listen. What's up, Brandon? So I was talking to my mama today, child. We done got some more bad news, but I'm okay. But I was talking to my mother. We found out that my cousin's ex-girlfriend, who, they were together for a long time. She was a part of the family, that kind of thing. Her oldest daughter was killed in a car crash the night of the Super Bowl, right? She was coming home from a Super Bowl party. And so I was talking to my mom and I was telling her about my coworker, and we were talking about what happened to the young lady. Y'all, this is not funny, but I have to find the humor in these things. Y'all, why my mama turn every tragedy into an opportunity to preach? Listen, Abby, I'm sure you know this. You know this, Abby, because I know the elder be doing this because my mama a deaconess and she be doing this. And I know your mama do it. I'm talking to her mama. She said, that's why you just never know when your time is right. When your time is up. And that's why you just got to make sure you always living right. Make sure you always walking on the right side of God. And I was like, is she about to start preaching? Why is she turning this into a sermon? I was like, okay, Mom. She said, I'm just saying, because I know she's talking to me, right? She's talking to me. Right? I'm just like, okay, Mom. Okay, it's such a shame. I know Ebby can relate. I don't know if anybody else can relate, but I know Ebby can relate to that child. So yeah, I had my child. That was earlier today. I talked to my mama. The Lord will be in here today. See, I knew Abby would understand. I was like, all right, that was my cue to get off the phone. All right, Ma, well, I don't know what you want me to say. Oh, God. So, anyway. Oh, Lord. Anyway. So, that's what that was. So, I was out today. So, I took a half a day today. I did go to work this morning, but I left early, right? I decided that I was going to do some things that I needed to do. One of those things was taking a shirt back to Ashley Stewart. I guess today just wasn't the day that I needed to be dealing with other people. I don't know. But the lady down to the Ashley store made me mad, and I told her I wasn't never shopping there again. I'm laughing. I told her I wasn't never shopping there again because I got mad, right? Hey, Xavier. But then I got back to my car. I got in my car and I realized it ain't but that many fat girl stores. I'll be back. I don't know. And I'm sure that's what she was thinking when I said it. I'm sure she was thinking, okay, you'll be back. Oh, Josh. Just wait until she leave ReallyBTV. Wait until who leave? Child, Xavier, anybody going to Lane Bryant? And don't get me wrong, I will go to Lane Bryant, but that's what I'm saying. It ain't but so many. Like, our options are limited. The options are limited. And, you know, she better not say nothing when she see you again. She better not. She better not. And if I see her before she see me, I'm going to say, don't say nothing. Just pretend like I ain't here. Just pretend like I ain't here. Just wait till she leave to go back. Girl, and the thing was, I'm mad. So she was really nice, but I realized that it was me. Like, it was me. I was just in a funky mood, you know. I took a shirt back that didn't fit. The shirt was too small, but I bought it in my size, or at least I thought it was my size. And I went to go put, I took the tags off to put the shirt on because I just knew the shirt was going to fit because it was my size. Well, the shirt didn't fit. So I was like, fuck it, I'll take the shirt back. They have a policy that they don't take clothing back if it doesn't have the tags on it. And I'm like, I've never had that problem before. I've never had a problem taking anything back that didn't have the tags on it. I've never had that issue before. I said, I didn't wear the shirt though. I said, I literally put the shirt on. It didn't fit. I took it off, put it back in the bag with the receipt. I didn't do anything with the shirt. So she very nicely and politely, hey, what's up, D? She very nicely and politely showed me where on the receipt it said that I couldn't return it if the tag had been removed. It's on their receipt. So I couldn't even get mad at her. But in my mind, I'm like, but I've never had that problem before. And I'm like, since when is this a new policy? Like, because of the Roni wrong? Or are y'all just enforcing it because of the Roni wrong? Because I promise you, I have returned items before that didn't have no tag on it. Like, I know I've done it. Child, I said, okay, well, if that's your policy, I said, that's fine. I guess I just mean I can't shop here no more. I'm laughing because I just know how ridiculous I sounded. By the time I got to my car, I was like, I don't really mean that. Like, I don't really mean that. I'll be back. Right. Like, I've never had a problem with taking something back without a tag. And that's at any store. Like, I've taken clothing back at all kinds of stores without a tag on it. But anyway, child, listen to Elder's favorite saying, and this moment you are sick enough to die. So trust me when I say I understand. What? Listen, the Elder's favorite saying, and this moment you are sick enough to die. I think I understand what she's trying to say. So yeah, child. So that was, I said, you know what? I'm not doing this. Then I went over to the Best Buy to return something. I knew I was going to have a problem with the Best Buy because it was my fault. Because I bought a new TV and I had the mount for the TV and it was the wrong kind of mount. And it's literally been in my car for 3 weeks. I didn't have the receipt because the receipt was with all of the paperwork for the TV and I had already put it upstairs in my office where I put, all my warranties and stuff. I had already put it away. And so I kept forgetting to go get the receipt. So finally, last night, I made it my business to put that receipt in my wallet because I said, I'm going to return that mount tomorrow. But I figured I had exceeded because Best Buy does have and I know that Best Buy has a policy. I thought it was 30 days, but it's 14 days. So when I got there today, the lady was like, yeah, you've exceeded your 14 days. I was like, yeah, I know. But they gave me store credit. So I wasn't too mad because I got store credit. Not that I need anything from Best Buy because before I bought this TV, I don't think I bought nothing from Best Buy in years. But I'll find something to buy for the money that I got for that store credit. Or maybe I'll just hold on to it until I think of something else I need, child. Because I just put it in my wallet and walked out. I said, I don't want to make myself buy something today that I don't really need. So I'll think about it and get me something later on, child. But yeah, I said, Lord, I can't believe you showed your butt today more than you did at the Red Lobster. I didn't. No, actually, I didn't. I really didn't show my butt more than at the Red Lobster. No, the Red Lobster, I showed my tail. I did. I showed my tail at the Red Lobster. But they were wrong. The people at the Red Lobster was wrong. Now, the Ashley store lady, she wasn't wrong. She was just enforcing her policy. She really wasn't wrong. I wasn't in the mood. It was me. It was me. It was me. So I can't even blame nobody. It was all me, y'all. It was, I take that one. And like I said, I'll be back, child. She know I'll be back, child. Listen, I'm driving to use your voice recording, so I can't edit. It's okay. I think I figured out what you were saying. When my uncle worked at Best Buy, that used to be the spot, but I haven't been to a Best. Listen, I used to listen when I was still buying DVDs and CDs. The Best Buy was where I would go. The new releases would come out, I think, on Tuesdays or Wednesdays. I don't remember now, but I know whatever the new releases, I was there every Tuesday. I used to go to Circuit City, and then when all the Circuit City started going out of business, I started going to Best Buy. But before I bought this TV, I can't remember the last time I bought anything out of Best Buy. I honestly think the last time I bought something out of Best Buy was the last time I got a laptop. Not this laptop, but the laptop I had before this. I bought a bag, a laptop bag from Best Buy. I really think that's the last thing I bought from there, and that was at least 6 years ago because I've had this laptop for 2 years, and a laptop before that I probably had for 4 or 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So that was a long time ago. You'll be back soon. You'll see. You remember you belong to me. You get the reference if you watch Hamilton. Well, there you go. Y'all will be happy to know that I did use one of the songs from Hamilton when I was in my lessons the other day. We were talking about Jefferson, and it was a song from Hamilton that deals with Jefferson. I don't remember the name of the song now. Y'all probably know it. But like I literally had like 2 or 3 of my students were singing the song like they knew the whole song. I was like, so you know the whole play? They were like, yes, I love it. I was like, yeah. Here we go. You remember Circuit City and Radio Shack? Hey, Queen Diva, how you doing, dog? Child, Circuit City used to be my spot. And let me tell you something. I loved me some Circuit City. That hurt me to my heart when Circuit City closed. I love me some Circuit City. Hey, Tracy. Yeah, so that was my day, child. That was my day. Was what it was. Was it what I missed or was it cabinet meeting? Because those go hard. I don't know. I would have to listen to it again because, again, I have no reference point for it, so I don't know. Thank you, Queen Diva. This is Mahogany. Is it Mahogany, y'all? No, it's Maroon. I said Mahogany. I just made up a name. It's Maroon from Juvia's Place. It's called Maroon, and it's from Juvia's Place. Media Play stores? I don't remember any Media Play stores. No, I don't remember those. If you don't know about that Circuit City, stop lying to the people. What? Here he come. Here come Yakutis in here with the bull hockey. Here he come with the old bull hockey. I know a whole lot about Circuit City. That was my spot back in the day. Me and my daddy. Love me some Circuit City. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know about no media. Now that I don't know about is the Media Play stores. Abby said I would have a reference point if I would just watch the damn show. All right, y'all, let's get into this. So my announcement, we got 56 people in the chat now. So I'll make the announcement and we can come back around later. Y'all remind me to do it again before the show is over. So I am going to be on Thursday night. On Thursday night, I'm going to be over on that was his commission. Lord. I'm going to be over on Girl, Is That Legal? Abby was over there as well. Abby was over there one time before. So if y'all don't know that YouTube channel, Girl, Is That Legal? That is Simone from Ready to Love. If you guys remember about 2 seasons ago when they were at the resort, Ready to Love, the resort season where they were, she's an attorney and she has started a YouTube channel where she breaks down a lot of, basically she's doing what Emily D. Baker is doing. And so she's doing that over there. Oh, thank you, Queen Diva. Thank you for becoming a member, doll. Thank you so much for the love. I appreciate it. Thank you. So I reached out to her because we have been going back and forth on this Wendy Williams situation, right? It's been so much. How can Wells Fargo do that? What information, the TRO, the this and the that. And so she is actually going to do the breakdown on her channel on Thursday night. And so I'm going to be over there with her and co-hosting thank you, Queen Diva. I'm going to be over there with her co-hosting that particular episode because I told her my people need this breakdown. And so because she's building up her channel and everything, we're going to go over there to her house. We're going to go hang out over her house. And so y'all need to go ahead and subscribe, put your notifications on so y'all don't forget that that's what we're going to be Thursday night, okay? I'm going to get the thumbnail and post the thumbnail and everything. I'm working on all that. We're going to get all that together. But I just talked to her earlier today. And so she is actually she was literally reading the documents when I called her. She was reading up on the documents. And so we're going to sit down. We're going to break down this Wendy Williams situation. Hold on. Let me get her channel. I'm going to drop the link in the chat. It's called Girl, Is That Legal? And she actually did a really good breakdown last night. We're going to talk a little bit about that in a minute. Because I know Ebby's driving. Hold on. Let me drop the link in the chat. It's Girl, Is That Legal? And here's the link. Yeah. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe and then y'all meet me over there Thursday night. And we are going to break down the whole Wendy Williams situation. I watched the Emily D. Baker video about Wendy Williams last night, and Wells Fargo has lost their damn mind. Abby driving, so we're going to have to just figure out what she's saying. How are you the only going to freeze my account, but you won't even show me what's in my accounts? Yeah, we're going to break it all down. We're going to break it all the way down. Kmart going out of business was a great shock to me. I thought they'd be around forever. Child, I know I grew up with Kmart too, honey. Y'all say I know about Circus City, Ventures, Ultra, and many more in the Chicago area. You probably only know about Kmart. So I already told you I know about Circus City, so I don't know why we're still having that conversation. Yeah, and I'll put the thumbnail up on the community wall and post it on Instagram and everything. But I'm looking forward to the conversation because we're gonna really dig deep, child. Because she was like, this don't make no sense. And if Emily D. Baker said the same thing, then I know that it don't make no damn sense, child. Thank you, Yana. Thank you much. Yeah, we'll be over there on Thursday. So she did a really good video last night breaking down this Mary J. Blige situation, right? So I'm only going to give y'all a little bit of the highlights. Y'all can go over there and get the whole kit and caboodle. But here's the thing with Mary J. Blige, because we talked about that earlier, last week or earlier this week, where we talked about that Mary J. Blige has a song on her album called Rent Money, and she said it was inspired because she ain't had no money. She had, when after her divorce, basically she was paying her husband, alimony and all this other stuff, and he had spent so much of her money on, we've come to find out, his mistresses, that she was broke. And so the question is, how did Mary J. Blige end up broke? So what we find out is she did have a prenup, right? She had a prenup, but the language in the prenup stated that if there's a divorce and he walks away, then he walks away with nothing. Well, his attorneys argue that that's unrealistic, that, they were married for 12 years, they were together for 2 years, and his only job while they were together was being her manager, which of course she fired him from when, she decided to divorce him. And so the lawyers argued that basically he's walking away with absolutely nothing because of the way the prenup was written. And eventually Mary J. Blige's attorneys, they acquiesced and said, you know what, that y'all have a point. To expect him to walk away with nothing when basically his job for the last 12 years has been to be her manager. And not only is he losing the manager's job, but he's not the husband anymore. And that leaves him pretty much with nothing. And, she brought up a good point to say it's easy. It's real easy for people to be like, oh, that's messed, well, he don't get nothing. He don't get nothing. But if you reverse the genders, we would be arguing that, we'd be arguing about the man, right? Like, how he going to push her away and not leave her with nothing? How he going to do all this and not leave her with nothing? So I say that the first person we need to blame is whoever wrote her prenup. Because it sounds to me like that's something that they should have put something in the prenup to say, okay, because I've seen prenups that the amount of money that a person gets is reduced or increased. I think, no, it's increased. Like, depending on how long they're married, they do get a payout, but the payout changes based on how long they've been married. For her prenup to say basically he don't get nothing, that's a poorly written prenup, because it's sort of like, you've seen where people have wills where they leave somebody in their will like $1. That's to validate, I didn't forget about you. I purposefully left you out of the will. So it's like, to say he doesn't get anything put her in a bad situation. So he was asking for something crazy, like a couple of $100,000 a month. And her attorneys were like, okay, now you tripping. Like, now you tripping. We're not doing that. And so they settled on, I think it was like $30,000 a month that she ended up having to pay him for. However, I don't think it was forever. I think it was for like a certain period of time. Like the transition period, I guess. Because again, I ain't giving y'all all the details. Y'all go watch the whole thing. And then he still was eligible to get the funds from some of the contracts that he brokered while he was still her manager. So, for example, there was a $4 million Live Nation deal that he brokered. He was still able to get $400,000, his 10% of being her manager. So anything that he brokered or that he was her manager when the deal was made, he was still getting his 10% off of. On top of the fact that he was getting his alimony for, and again, it wasn't forever. Like, she not still paying him now, but there was a window that she was still paying him this alimony. And then the divorce drug on for 2 years. These women have to stop making these men on payroll. Yeah, child. Mixing business with pleasure. Right. He wanted her to pay his damn child support. But here's the problem. She was paying it while they were married. Also, the lawyer should have advised her not to make him sign a few days prior to divorce. Advised her to not make him sign is a few days prior. I don't know what that means, little baby. I don't understand what you're saying. Listen, that sounds like a personal problem, and that would have been the hill I died on. You signing that prenup, so bye-bye. But the problem with that, Abby, again, the problem is the court wouldn't have enforced it. He would have been able to get it. He would have been able to get it over. And that's what her lawyers were understanding is, yeah, they're not going to let this stand. And again, when you reverse the genders, if that had happened to a woman with a man, we'd be like, oh, that's messed up. They were married for 12 years. She was this and she was that, and she worked under his payroll, and that's messed up. She should get something. We'd be arguing that. I mean, isn't that what happened with my girl that killed her husband and the new wife? What's my girl? What's my girl, y'all? What's the girl name? Broderick. What's her name? Betty Broderick. Betty Broderick. Remember? That's what everybody was saying. She put him through, law school, and then he just found himself a model and kicked her to the curb and then won't give her nothing. And remember, we got mad about that. Leave Kendall alone. He doing what many women have done. Right. His daughter, Brianna, from Growing Up Hip Hop, said he wasn't ish. Yeah, but now she defended him and she called it, listen, Brianna changed with the wind, child. We can't. Thank you, Villanova, coming out the Raptors. Thank you, boo. Yeah, but and I mean, I have to be fair. I hear what you're saying, Abby, but I have to be fair, because if the situation were reversed, we'd be arguing the opposite. You understand what I'm saying? We'd be like, oh, no, that's messed up. Now, we also come to find out that he spent $400,000 of Mary J. Blige money on his mistresses. Now, see, that's where I'm going to jail. That's where I'm going to jail. You spent $500,000 of my money on your... That's where y'all gonna see the headline of me pulling a Medea. I'm gonna roll up in that house and I'm burning, cutting, slashing. Yeah. If he, as her manager, was earning money from said position, why didn't he pay his own child support? Child, who knows? They was probably doing some old shicey stuff, writing it off on the payroll tax. I don't know. He did throw something. Wendy Williams' husband did. He just did make a baby. Oh, he did the same thing. Yeah, he was on some real, yeah. And actually, he was worse than Wendy Williams' husband, because Wendy Williams' husband at least had the nerve, had the good sense to hide the mistress. Now, granted, he hid the mistress down the street around the corner from where him and Wendy was living, and Wendy was paying for this house and she ain't know it. But the woman that her husband was messing with, he was calling her his new protege and had her up in Mary's studio and up in the house. Mary thought this was somebody that was part of the family. And come to find out they were sleeping together. See, that's why I know Mary has been changed. That's why I know that some anointing has been put on Mary J. Blige, because I feel like if this was the 1996 Real Love Mary J. Blige, no, that was 93 Real Love. If this was the 1993 Real Love Mary J. Blige, I feel like it would have been a I'm not gonna cry, and his BMW would have been burning in the middle of the street with all his clothes in it. It wasn't the mistress, her friend. Yep, see, that's what I was just saying. It's exactly, Villanova. Exactly. That is where things change. Now, I'm trying to be fair while I'm bringing y'all this information, okay? And so I was here with he need to walk away with something. I was here with that. But now I agree they should have deducted that $400,000 from what Mary was paying him, and then she paid him the difference. I'm with that. The Casey and Mary J. Blige. No, not the Casey and Mary J. Blige, because she was a little caught up with Casey. I'm talking about the Yonkers, the Mary J. Blige that was running around Yonkers cutting girls' faces. That Mary J. Blige. The Mary J. Blige that, her and her sister whooped up on the dude that robbed her mama. That Mary J. Blige. Y'all ain't never heard that story? Where her mama got robbed and Mary J. Blige and her sister went and found the person who did it and whooped their ass. That's the Mary J. Blige that we talk about. I need her. What you say, y'all? I ain't dealing with you, y'all. Right. You know that old Mary. You know who I'm talking about, powerful. That's who I need. I need her. That's the girl I need. I scrolled up. I ain't fooling with you. What's yours is mine. What's mine is mine. I ain't doing that with you. So yeah, so y'all head on over there, and like I said, we'll be there Thursday night breaking down this whole Wendy thing. She going through the documents right now. We're gonna make it make sense, y'all. Well, I'm not saying we're gonna make it make sense, but we're gonna break it down. Yeah. Oh, I haven't seen the video for Rent Money. I'm gonna have to look that up when I leave here. I listened to the whole album this morning when I was getting ready for work and on my way to work. I listened to the whole album this morning, and I like it. It's a grown and sexy Mary. It's not gritty. It's not gonna give you that bad boy gritty Mary. It's not the I'm so happy Mary, when she was happy. It ain't that Mary, but it's the grown and sexy, I've been through some shit Mary. I like it. I like the album. I like it. I said no, y'all. I already said, see, you don't listen. I already said that's why I was saying that man deserved to walk away with something. I said that. I said he deserved to walk away with something. That's how I started all of this. I'm defending the fact that he deserved to walk away with something. But when I found out that he spent damn near $500,000 on his mistress, now we need to subtract the $400,000 carry the one, and what's left is what's left. But Ken didn't walk away because of how she finessed the debts. It wasn't a complete wash. No, listen, and let me say this too. Mary could have been on top of her issues a little bit more as well, But I'm still going to give Mary J. Blige the, respect that she, filed bankruptcy 20 times. Tony Braxton. She just did what she had to do, child. She went out on tour and she did what she had to do. She done went, whether we think she can act or not, child, we can agree to disagree. Let me go back to trolling. But I'm agreeing with you. What are we disagreeing on? I'm agreeing with you. The artist, how late am I? What's up, boo? You late, but you're not that late, child. You know how we do over here. So anyway, so that's what we're gonna be doing. So Tristan Thompson. Last week they said that allegedly Tristan Thompson got to pay $120,000, or he could have to pay $120,000 a month for his 3 children. Hey, Latasha, how you doing, boo? Then we found out today that the new baby mama, and I hate to call her a baby mama, but I don't know that woman's name, down to the Texas, said that Tristian has not made any attempt to see his child. Now, let me say this. And I need, before I go down this road and y'all get to fussing, let's separate what should happen from what does happen, okay? Because we know that in a perfect world, what should happen. But let's talk about what does happen, okay? You and him indulged in this relationship, whether it was a full-on relationship, whether it was a friends with benefits situationship, whatever it was between you and Tristian, okay? You got pregnant. Tristian told you to get rid of the baby. Again, I'm not saying I agree with him. I'm not saying that it was that was a nice thing to say. But he made it very clear to you that he had absolutely no intention in being a part of this child's life. He told you that. You shared the text messages with the world, so all of us know that he told you to get rid of the baby. He told you that he ain't had no money. He told you wasn't going to get no money from him. He told you he wasn't going to be a part of the baby's life. He told you all of these things. Again, we don't have to like what he said, but when a person tells you who they are, believe them the first time, this man told you he won't shit. He told you he had absolutely no intention in being a part of this child's life. Did you think that by going public, you were going to shame him into being a daddy? Because I think that's what you thought was going to happen. And now you making this grand statement that Tristian hasn't even been to see the baby. Ma'am, what did you think was going to happen? He told you he wasn't going to be there. He said it clearly. Now, I'm not saying that you were wrong for having your child. That ain't what I'm saying at all. But what I am saying is you knew what you was walking into because he told you. Y'all gonna stop thinking that these people don't say what they mean and mean what they say. Y'all gonna stop thinking that these men are gonna change their mind when they get to the hospital and they see the baby in the incubator and they go, "Ooh, he's so cute. He looks like me. He's got my nose. He reminds me of my great grandmama." Y'all gonna stop looking at these Hallmark Lifetime movies and waiting for these happy endings. That man told you he won't shit. He said, "I don't want it. I ain't giving you no money for it." What made you think? Then you blew up the whole spot by going public about the baby when you didn't get what you wanted. What did? Like, I just can't have no sympathy for you. And I feel bad because the only victim in this is that child. That's the only victim in this. Now, should Tristian be a man about it and stand in his shit and go down there and be a father to that child? He absolutely should. I'm not giving him any passes. I'm not saying he's right. I'm not even defending it. What I am saying is he told you he wasn't going to do it. Is this a proper time to continue trolling? Y'all, I'm not doing this with you. You know what I'm going to do? I'm about to make you... I'm scared to make... Listen, I want to make y'all a moderator, but I ain't lying. I'm scared to make him a moderator, y'all. I'm so scared. I'm scared. After that text Tristian sent that lady, she already knew he wanted no... Right, lady. Lady V, again, we don't have to like it. None of us have to like it or agree with it, but that man was clear. That man was clear about what he was and wasn't going to do. Powerful said where he going to get it from. Well, that's another conversation too. Where he going to get the money from? Because did he already retire from the NBA? If he didn't take care of his money and invested in all that other stuff, child. Let's see. Child. Hey, really be. Tristan is on the path of future. He sure is. Who was it? It was somebody else today. Maybe it was Tristian. It was Future. It was somebody else who got somebody else pregnant. I said, they about to be another Future. Who was it? It wasn't Tristian. It was somebody else. I can't remember now. It was another like rapper or something. And I was like, he about to be another Tristian. People also have to understand that you're not going to tell your court and judge what you are and aren't going to do. Remember, the judge can freeze your accounts and assets because you want to run the show. Yeah, him telling her what he wasn't going to pay in child support, but you right about that. Hey, Creative Queen. Right, in his mind, she messed up his relationship with Chloe. Right. Why are you scared to have me as a mom? I've proven that I know how to behave. And you're actually a very good mom, y'all. I'm just a little afraid. I love you, though. I think the NBA retired him. Ooh. Child, I'm over Nick Cannon, child. Listen, I ain't never going to say... I done already told y'all about the Nick Cannon situation with him and his baby mamas. We done already had that conversation. Hey, Sincerely Blessed. Can anyone remember the last game he played in? I don't. You know what? I don't. He's not retired, but he needs a Chris Samuel stock portfolio. Right, because here's the thing. I do not assume that just because someone no longer plays professional sports that they don't have any money. I don't make that assumption. So let's remember, he was under the umbrella of Chris for a very long time. And if it's one, and I'm not saying she was his manager, I'm just saying that he was around. And there's one thing we know about Chris. We could say a whole lot of things about Kris Jenner, but Kris Jenner know how to make money. She know how to make money. Now we ain't gotta like her, but she know how to make money. And that's the thing. I make no assumptions about what somebody who played or even people who are in the music industry or actors and actresses. Just because we no longer see them does not mean that they don't have no money. It does not mean. And we know there are plenty of stories where people do go broke. But I just don't make the assumption that somebody's broke because we don't see them anymore because they're no longer playing. He released a song saying he want Mariah Carey back. This need to be alcohol because y'all playing with me today. This really need to be some alcohol. He did what? Ain't nobody playing these games with him. What up, Markel? I know, right? 105 in the chat. Y'all, listen. I talked to the executive producer of Rookies today. I got a little inside behind the scenes information on that reunion. And I heard the reunion went off really well. That we get some questions answered and some things are resolved, honey. So I can't wait for the reunion. He wouldn't give me all the details, but he gave me enough. Yeah, he gave me enough. Is the D really that good? Tristian isn't that bright? Listen, it must be. Speaking of, but listen, y'all, I'm convinced that Lamar Odom only went on Celebrity Big Brother to plead his case with Chloe because I don't think he's ever seen Big Brother. I don't think he has seen Big Brother. I don't think he knows how Big Brother is played. I don't think he knows nothing about Big Brother. But every chance he get, he is talking about Chloe and how much he loved Chloe and how he messed it up and how he wouldn't do it again. And she was the one that got away and she's the best thing that ever happened to him. Like every chance, like I feel like we've had at least 3 conversations that they aired. That don't include what he's saying when they edit out. We've had at least 3 full conversations that they have aired with Lamar Odom pleading his case to get back with Chloe. And I don't know if it was all the drugs or if it was the heart attack or the strokes. But y'all, Lamar Odom don't come off that bright on this show. He don't come off that bright, y'all. Yeah, he don't come off that bright. Lamar went on there to get a check. He doesn't want Chloe. We already had that conversation, little baby. We disagree on that, and we'll just have to move forward. I think he does want. I mean, don't get me wrong. Two things can be true at the same time. Did he go in there to get a check? Sure, but is he using it as an opportunity to plead his case? Absolutely. And do I think he really wants her? I do. And I'm not saying he wants her for the right reasons, but I think he really wants her. He may not want her for the right reasons. He may because he was living good. He was a celebrity. He was out there in the public eye. He had a TV show. Like, I'm not saying he want her for the right reasons. I'm just saying he want her. That's all I'm saying. Lamar's completely lost in the game, but focused on right. Lamar didn't even understand how the veto worked, and I thought he was playing, but he's not. Like, he really isn't playing. Lamar knows mentioning Kardashian and gets him pressing attention. I think I'm not as cynical as you are, little baby. I think he really loves her. Because I think they really were in love. I think the drugs just screwed it up. I think they really were in love. Considering what she accepts from Tristian, I have to wonder what Lamar did to screw things up. Well, the drugs did it with Lamar. Like, and I know about, when you're a drug addict, dealing with it in my family, that's just not who you are. So when the drugs got that bad, he just wasn't that person anymore. Him having a stroke down to the bunny ranch is probably what the last straw was for Chloe. You know what I mean? I don't think his intentions are wrong, but he probably needs to stay single. Yeah, they probably don't need to get back together. Child Nick Cannon too, and now he's singing about how he wants my bride. I can't with that. Hey, her creative life. I ain't seen you in a long time. Hey, boo. I probably ain't gonna watch the verses. I'm gonna have to catch it on YouTube later. Don't get me wrong. I love me some Anthony Hamilton and I love me some Music Soul Child. And we ain't seen Music Soul Child in 20 years. I'm here for it. But I'm gonna have to catch that on the replay. I won't catch that live. We'll talk about it. But I ain't catching that live. I'm not. I can't. No. That's true. Addiction can be. Yeah, that addiction is a whole nother. Yeah, addiction takes things. So, do I think that they would have broken up if he had never, got strung out? Probably, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But I think the drugs is really what did it, But anyway, but it don't matter because I don't think she would ever go back down that road. Then again, child, she stayed with Tristian's ass, so who knows? Who knows what that girl is gonna do? Well, since we own the Kardashians, let's just go on and roll on over to look. And I said this yesterday. Well, yesterday I said we need to pray for Kanye. This was I'm gonna say today. Hey, what's up, Willie Brown? Thank you. Mwah. Thank you, love. This is what I'm gonna say about the Kanye Kim situation. And when I say we, I mean all of us. All of us have to stop laughing at this and take it seriously. I think think about it. Take Kim and Kanye out of this, right? Take the names away from it because I know a lot of us don't really care for Kim, Kardashian. If you had a girlfriend who was going through a divorce and all the things that Kanye is doing to Kim, he was doing to your girlfriend, to your homegirl, your sister, what would y'all be telling her? What advice? Put in the chat what advice y'all be giving her. I think Lamar was hit with that Kardashian curse, child. He might have been. They said they want people to pay $2.99 a month for verses, but Swiss backpedaled in the handstand when he realized that no one was paying for it. Yeah, he said he was out of the country and he know nothing about it. No, you thought that people was gonna pay for it. And here's the reality of it: if y'all had done that while verses was still hot, you would have got people to pay for a subscription. You would have. If they had done that when the panty was still, a big deal, when people were still stuck in the house and y'all was shutting down Instagram with them verses, you probably could have got people to pay $2.99 because people was tired. Remember when they first started verses and you had to flip from one Instagram to the other Instagram because you could only be on Instagram for an hour at a time, and then they were shutting Instagram down because there was so many people in the Instagram. That you might have got people's $2.99. Ain't nobody paying no. We can go to concerts again. Ain't nobody paying $2.99 to see Anthony Hamilton and Music Soul Child. We probably would have paid $2.99 to see SWV and Escape. We'd have paid $2.99. We damn sure would have paid $2.99 for the Brandy Monica. I would have paid $2.99 for the Earth, Wind and Fire. You know, Isley Brothers. Like, but ain't nobody paying for it now. We can go to the damn concert. No Audition tour start this week. They start their tour. They gonna be in DC in 2 weeks. Ain't nobody paying $2.99. First and foremost, Kim should not have gotten with anyone. She should have stayed by herself till her divorce was filed. Then after that, well, child, I don't think that's ever gonna happen. Hey, P, what's up, boo? I was never laughing. Kanye is in a manic state. This is the same behavior he's exhibited in the past when he's about to release a creative project. When he hits his depression, he'll start deleting. Empathy, he delayed the divorce for a year. Right. So here's the newest update on the whole Kim situation. So, first of all, Kanye is publicly posting his text messages between him and Kim. And Kim is like, why are you telling everybody? Like, why do you need to share our text messages? And of course, he was like, because you're the most special person in the world. And why wouldn't I want everybody to know that we're talking? She asked him to please leave her boyfriend alone because, you know, his fans take that shit seriously. And he's putting Pete Davidson's well-being in danger. We know that yesterday for Valentine's Day, he showed up with that damn truck full of all them damn roses. You know, it's really scary. And I really do hope that Kim is taking the proper precautions because it's scary. It's scary. Not a Kim fan, but she can do as she damn well please. Yeah. Kanye is out of line, but hasn't he always been since dealing with Kim? Well, he was acting like he had, I mean, we knew that he always had this weird obsession with Kim. Like, at least that's how I felt. I always felt like it was a weird obsession that he had with Kim. That's how I felt. I always felt that way. But this is beyond. This behavior we've been getting the last couple of weeks is really, really, really it's scary. It's really scary. Yeah, she did. I think she needs to get a restraining order as well. Yeah, I feel like they need to do that as well. I feel like there needs to be a restraining order. Yeah, it's not funny at all. It's not cute. It's not funny. It's scary. It is absolutely scary. He's walking into a situation of visitation with supervision. Yeah, he absolutely is. People are emphasizing him to do his mental illness. Stop. He's deciding to do this. Kim needs to make sure she gets secure. But even if this is his mental illness, because at this point, I can't say, I'm not diagnosing nobody. But even if this is his mental illness, he needs help. He needs help. You know, people with mental illness, unfortunately, do some very dangerous things all the time. All the time. So that's still not, and I'm not saying anybody's making an excuse, but that is just no excuse. Agree restraining order is in order. Yeah, it's scary, y'all. It is very, very, it's scary. It's very scary. As far as I'm concerned, it's scary. And it's not funny. It's not cute. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. There are 114 people in the chat. Thank you so much for everybody who is here. If you are not subscribed to the channel, can you please hit that button for me? I appreciate it. And everybody, please hit that like button. It's free 99. Somebody said, when am I going to talk about Cosby? So, actually, I watched episode 3 a little bit earlier. So, I'm going to do that review today when I get off of here, I'll be doing the review for episode 3 of Cosby, and I'm still not finalized on whether I'm gonna try to do it Saturday or Sunday. But I have talked to I know V Lenore said she was interested. Myself, Kamisha Reviews. I know that Kamisha Reviews works nights, and she does the we do the panel on Saturdays. The Ready to Love panel on Saturdays, and she's literally just getting off work, and she does the panel and then she goes to sleep. So I'm gonna check with her and see what works better for her, because Sunday may work better for her, and if Sunday works better for her, then we're gonna do it Sunday. And I'm gonna let y'all know. But that's when we're gonna talk about it. My goal, I should say, is to talk about it this weekend. That's my goal. But I'm on episode 3, y'all. Episode 3 was good. Episode 3 sort of brings us into where we, it, of course, it talks about the Cosby Show, but towards the end, it sort of brings us into where we came in to the situation. And I guess episode 4 is going to go through the whole legal situation that happened and how he actually ended up in jail, which I think a lot of people don't understand how that happened. Because somebody left a comment under my video and was like, he's been cleared, he's been vindicated, this is just a witch hunt. But he hasn't been cleared, he hasn't been vindicated. The reason why he got out, from my understanding, and I'll get a better understanding after I look at part 4, but the reason why he got out of jail was because the prosecution basically bent some rules to be able to get some stuff admitted that should have been past the statute of limitations, and he basically got out on appeal. That doesn't mean he's not guilty. That means that they found a technical issue to reverse his sentence. That don't mean he innocent. That does not mean he innocent. What can you do when someone refuses to take their medicine? Nothing. The only thing you can do is you have to be able to demonstrate that they are a danger to themselves or a danger to others. So him acting erratic, him posting text messages, him sending flowers, him going on social media begging to be able to go to his daughter's birthday party, that is not showing any type of danger to yourself or to others. If he were to start threatening to do harm to himself, if he were to start threatening to do harm to someone else, then she would be able to maybe, especially since she's still legally married to him, she would be able to try to get him held on the 5150. But also remember, even with that, hey, Virgin Love, the laws are so liberal that he really could still sign himself out. She could go through a whole lot of trouble. What's up, Scotty? Happy birthday. Everybody say happy birthday to Scotty by Nature. Scotty's in the chat, y'all. Everybody drop a happy birthday for my boo thing, Scotty. And see, he came in here being shady, and I got everybody wishing him a happy birthday. Y'all see how he do me? Bill hasn't been vindicated. He got out on the technicality because they told him that his deposition wouldn't be used against him. Yeah, it was something. I can't remember the detail, but I knew it was something that they did, and it was a technicality. It wasn't because he ain't guilty, or it wasn't because he was vindicated, because I'm not going to say whether he's guilty or not, because I don't know. I won't dare. I mean, I have my opinion, but he had rights, but his behavior will be scrutinized when custody is assigned. Yeah, now when it comes to custody, that's another conversation. But as far as forcing him into a hospital and forcing him to take his meds, can't do it. I mean, it's hard. It's a very hard burden. When my relative would take herself off her meds, I always led to chaos. Several family interventions didn't work. Now she lives in a group home because no one wants to deal. Yeah, I mean, I told y'all I went through that. I mean, my best friend has been very candid about what we went through with her mom, and it's a lot. It's very hard. It's a lot. You know, it goes back to Bill Clinton, actually. When Bill Clinton was president, he created the Patient Bill of Rights. And because the problem is, what we have a tendency to do in our society is we have a tendency to overcorrect. We do something and it's wrong. And yes, it absolutely is wrong. It's wrong, it's wrong, it's wrong. And instead of just fixing what is wrong, now we want to overcorrect. So prior to the Patient Bill of Rights, people could be committed to mental hospitals and their families could get them committed and basically throw away the key and leave them in these hospitals indefinitely, not take care of them, not try to get them any help, not try to get them in a, any type of, a group home or co-living situation. And so because there were absolutely no laws that protected people who had diagnosed mental issues, their family could just get them committed whenever they felt like it and keep them there. They created this patient bill of rights and they made the laws so liberal that a lot of people who need help aren't able to get the help they need because it's so hard now to get people help. It's that's really what a lot of it is. They made a deal with Cosby that if he told the truth, he wouldn't do any jail time and then reneged. Also, if he continues with this behavior, him getting joint cut. Yeah. Now this will definitely shut up, y'all. This will definitely affect his custody situation. Now that's true. See, Scotty, look at all this love. Look at all this love in the chat. The man is guilty. He literally said he did it. Well, watch that documentary, child. If you like, child. When he starts talking about Spanish Fly, you just subscribed. Thank you. Thank you to welcome to the tribe, everybody. Y'all welcome. Juanita, am I saying it right? Juanita. Welcome, Juanita, to the tribe, y'all. Welcome. Yeah, they did the same thing in schools with special education. For so long, students with special needs were treated badly. They could be put out of school for no reason. The special ed classrooms were in the basement with no windows. And like for so long, students with special needs were treated horrible and had no rights, that when they finally created legislation to try to create the rights for students with special needs, and they created IDEA, that's Individuals with Disability Act, it almost makes it impossible in some situations. It almost makes it impossible for the schools to do what they're supposed to do. But again, it's that overcorrection. It's for so many years, y'all treated students with special needs and disabilities so wrong and so bad that now we're going to create this legislation and now we're overcorrecting when really it's somewhere in the middle would work. That's really what the problem is. So they do it a lot. And unfortunately, again, went through it. I've been through it. I've seen the struggle firsthand. I've seen my best friend struggle with it. I mean, since we were kids, like her mother. And again, she would be open, and she listens to all of my podcasts. So she'll listen to this and she'll be like, girl, you fine. I mean, I ain't telling her name or nothing, but her mother first, I would say her mother had her first breakdown when we were in high school. And so she's been dealing with this for the majority of her life, and unfortunately her mom has passed now. But it was up until the day her mother had a stroke, and then she never really recovered from her stroke. But up until the day her mother had her stroke, we were still struggling. With different things. And it was a lot. And it wears on you. Her taking off work to go to the doctor, them recalibrating her mom's medicine. And it was a lot. My favorite part was when Cosby gave a female guest star the 3 lines, a dressing room, and put Joseph. Right, Brandon. Look at. I just read that. They said the girl who had 3 lines got a whole dressing room, and the guy who played Martin and the guy who played Sandra's husband, what was her husband's name? It was Martin, and it was oh shoot, what was Sandra's husband's name, y'all? His real name is Jeffrey in real life, but what is his name? Anyway, Sandra's husband, child, they had a closet. Now, they were regulars on the show for years, and they didn't even have their own dressing room. And some chick that Bill Cosby was trying, Alvin, thank you, Alvin. And some chick that Bill Cosby was trying to he gave her a role on the show saying 3 damn lines, and she got her own dressing room. She said, and even I knew that wasn't right. Like, she was like, even I knew something was wrong with that. Something was wrong with that. Even I knew something was wrong with that. I remember you telling us about her mom cutting up in the restaurant. Listen, we were talking about that the other day, girl. Her mama acted a fool in that restaurant. I very nicely got my happy ass up and walked out. I said, let me tell you what's not going to happen today. Let me tell you what's not going to happen today. She got up in the middle of that restaurant and blew that damn horn. I said, oh, hell no. Woo! Y'all. And that's just one story, baby. I can tell y'all stories. Ooh, I can tell y'all stories. But I also remember her mom before she had her breakdown. You know what I'm saying? I also remember what she was like before she had her breakdown. But baby, whoo, that day she showed. Because the funny thing was, she wasn't even supposed to be there. Because we thought nobody had told her where we were going. Because we always used to get together on New Year's morning and have breakfast together, New Year's. That's how we would start the year off, right? And so we thought nobody told her. Like, we changed the restaurant. We went to a totally different restaurant. Okay, boo. Okay, y'all. I'm about to get off here in a few minutes anyway, but I understand, doll. I understand. But baby, she showed up. I said, who? And then we looking at each other like, who snitched? Who snitched? Who told her where we was going to be? And baby, she showed her tail. She did show her tail. She got up and blew that damn horn in the middle of that damn restaurant. It was like a seashell horn, and she had it around her neck. Whoo, Cams, listen. Oh my gosh, thank you, baby. Oh gosh. I thought about that thing. Anyway, y'all done got me sidetracked. Y'all got me thinking about her mama. Ooh, got me thinking about her mama with that damn horn. Then she invited action. Yeah, she showed up with an entourage. I said, how you not invited and you showing up with people and then y'all gonna cut up in the damn restaurant? Anyway. She definitely bought in the new year, honey. She definitely bought in the new year. Crazy when it happened, but now a good memory. Yeah, you can't do nothing but laugh. You can't do nothing but laugh about it. Coachella dropped their C19 precaution. Y'all just want to be in the house for the next 5 years. Y'all just... Oh, Lord, I got some stories. Listen, we got some stories. Oh, we have some stories. Ooh, the time that she showed up at the church, because she went to one of those, like, storefront churches. And the time she showed up at that church and refused to leave, and the church was calling us to come and get her, and we was like, oh, nah. Because the church had been fighting against us, right? The church had been fighting against us when we were trying to do certain things to get her help. No, she don't need any help. No, she's okay. Y'all trying to repress her. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So the day she showed up at that damn church and wouldn't leave, now here they come calling us, wanting us to come get her. Nah. Pray for her. Y'all take care of that. Since she good, y'all don't want to help us? Y'all think she all right? Exactly, Bab. And that's exactly what we... All right, well, y'all let me know how that work out. You let me know how that work out for you. Child, a mess. Anyway. Oh, Lordy. It's 98 people in the room. Please, if you have not hit that like button, please go ahead and hit the like button. And you have not subscribed, go and hit that button too. Both of them are free 99. Free 99. Don't forget that, little baby, you still got that link. If not, I'll drop it in the chat again. Don't forget that on Thursday night, we are going to be over on Girl, Is That Legal? I just dropped the link again. That's the link to her channel. I'll put like I said, I'll post a thumbnail, and we are going to be breaking down this whole Wendy situation. Okay, she's an attorney. If y'all watch Ready to Love, it's Simone from Ready to Love. She was on the resort season. She has a YouTube channel over there, and she is breaking down legal cases. The video she did last night, she was breaking down Mary J. Blige's divorce. Y'all go over there and figure out why Mary J. Blige had to make a song called Rent Money. Okay, she breaks it all the way down. But we're going to be over there on Thursday doing this whole Wendy thing. We've been talking about it. We've been trying to figure out what they can and can't do, and the law, what the law says and what the law doesn't say. So she is breaking that all the way down. How did I like the cookie? I didn't like them. So y'all ain't got to worry about me getting addicted to crumble. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, but y'all ain't got to worry about me getting addicted to crumble, because I really didn't like them that much. Nah, I didn't like them. Abby said I need to try the snickerdoodle. I might go back when they have a snickerdoodle and try it. I may not be a moderator, but if you enjoyed the show, please hit the like button. Yeah, don't do me. Yeah, that's what it was, Bap. It was way too sweet. It was too sweet. And I love sweets. I have a sweet tooth. But it was way, way too sweet for me. It was way too sweet for me. But, Abby loved it. So, we're going to let. It was way too. Yes, way too sweet. You had them before too, Cams? Yes, too sweet. But Abby said I need to try the snickerdoodle, and I will. I'll try the snickerdoodle. Maybe if I try one of the ones that doesn't have icing on it, because the cookie is itself is sweet enough, but then they add that icing. Ooh, it was a lot. I took a bite out of it, and I was like, ooh. And I tried to take some of the icing off, and it was too much for me. But again, listen, it wasn't a line when I went, but it definitely was steady. It definitely was steady. How do I do you, y'all? How do I do you? Say it again. How do I do you, y'all? Everybody welcome Yocrates, my new moderator, to the family. I actually was getting ready to add a mod anyway. So, y'all, you were actually on the list. I just, y'all know how y'all do. I'm an oatmeal raisin girl. Well, I don't like cookies with icing either. That's why I like snickerdoodles and stuff like that. I don't need all that. I'm going to hold my mule. All right, y'all, let me get ready to get out of here, though. But thank y'all so much for being here again. If I'm not back tomorrow, I'll definitely put the thumbnail up, letting y'all know where to find me on Thursday. Wow, I wonder how Yarrell became a mod. So random. Well, we're all mods on each other's channel. So we're all mods on Scotty's channel. We're all mods on Giving You the Real Tease channel from the panel. We're all mods on each other's channel. So I was gonna make him a mod. I just giving him a hard time. You a cake or pie? Now I prefer cake over cookies. Damn, I didn't even talk about Candance. My bad. I forgot all about it. Okay, my bad. See, people done already left. Okay, Candance. See, we skipped right over Candance ass. So word on the curb is Candance getting fired from Down to the Real Housewives of the Potomac. It's from the blind items. It sounds like it might be her, but here's my issue. And y'all know I am no Candance fan, but here's my issue with the whole thing. If y'all gonna get rid of Candance, I got some other people that need to be on the front of that list. Ramona need to be on the front of that list. I mean, I'm just saying. They said, right, Giselle need to be on that list before Candance, because Candance might get on everybody's nerves and she might be doing too much down to the Twitter, but she ain't lie about a whole storyline. Giselle, you made up a whole boyfriend. You did it more than once. Because let's be clear, I still don't believe that her and Sherman was ever anything more than friends. Honestly, I don't think it was that deep. Okay. And then, do y'all remember the boyfriend that Giselle had the first season, who was a friend of hers, but they were liking each other, and she was gonna try to date him? Y'all remember him? All of that's some bogus shit. Okay, all of that is some bogus. And yes, Robin can go too, because Robin, you have been stringing us along on this fake boyfriend, ex-husband situation for what season are we going into? Season 6. You've been dragging us on this fake storyline for 6 years, because don't nobody, including you, believe that Juan wants you. You don't even believe it, girl. So I just feel like if we're gonna start getting rid of problematic housewives, Candance ain't even at the top of my list. Ramona, I keep going back to Ramona, but I gotta go to Ramona, because we know that Ramona has said some questionable things racially. Okay, she's problematic as hell. You know, so, and even though they have not officially canceled the Real Housewives of Dallas, we got some problems down there if they ever decide to reboot it, which a part of me thinks that they just waiting. They're hoping that we'll forget about Cameron and her racist ass husband and brother-in-law. I really think a part of us, I really feel like a part of them thinks that if they just wait, we'll forget about it and we'll stop. You know, we won't remember that they was racist. But at the end of the day, there are other people that absolutely need to go at the top of this damn list. Remember, Giselle, they liquidated you. Child. Now y'all know I love me some Grand Dame. Y'all, I was supposed to go to Kern's. She had her candle launch Saturday down to the Lord and Taylor, down to the Tyson's Corner. And I was going to go. I was going to drive out there because I think it started at like 4:00. And I said, I got enough time after the panel. I could drive over there. Shout out. Y'all know I forgot. If I don't put it on my calendar, I'll be forgetting. So the candle is available. So I'm going to order me one. I might have to take up a GoFundMe to do it. But I'm going to order me a candle. And then I'm going to unbox it here. But I promise y'all I was going to go up there and get me one. I was going to go up there and I was going to try to get me a picture with Kern Hooger. I was, but I forgot. And Tyson's Corner is not close. It's a hop. It's about a 40-45 minute drive for me to get to Tyson's Corner. Maybe a little bit further depending on traffic. And I knew it was going to probably be a crowd, but I was going to go. You got your candle, Tracy? I need to go on the website right now and order one. I'm about to order it right now. What is her website? Grand Dame. What's her website, y'all? La Dame. It's La Dame. But I was mad at myself because I really was going to go up there and get my damn candle. And get my picture. Oh, there it is right here. Karen Huger. Yep, there go the candle right there. Bohemian Fire. Ooh, Bohemian Fire. Yep, the 3-wick Bohemian Fire. All right, I'm about to buy it right now. Okay. That candle expensive. That candle is expensive. That's okay. All right, y'all. It's on the way. I just ordered it. I literally just ordered it. It is on this way. Yes. So it'll be here. We're going to do an unboxing when it get here, okay? We're going to do an unboxing. Mia and her 19-wick candle. China, nobody got time for Mia. But yeah, so I don't know. I've gotten mixed messages about whether it's really Candance or not. But from the blind item, it sounds like it could be Candance. But again, like I said, if they don't bring Candance back, I don't know what to tell you, Bravo. I just feel like you got bigger fish to fry. But I think the biggest problem with Candance is that Candance just, I don't know. I got a candle from Karen and Wendy. I gave the Wendy one to my mom for Christmas. She loves it. It's really light. Karen candle smells like Fireside from Bath and Body Works with the light perfume. I love Fireside. That's actually one of my favorite candles. Lisa needs to go. Oh yeah, Cali girl. Yeah, I heard that Lisa Rinna is giving Kathy Hilton the blues. That's probably a line she really don't want to cross, honestly. That's probably a line she does not want to cross. I'm just telling you. Soon as I said Lord and Taylor, your person said, nah, yeah. Well, remember that was one of the things that when Karen, when her LaDon perfume, remember I said that's a high-end, it was at a high-end department store. Remember I said, shit, Lord and Taylor ain't no joke. Yeah, Lord and Taylor ain't no joke. They keep playing Karen short. I keep playing Karen short. Lord and Taylor is no joke. They asked Kim Richards back. Yeah, I saw that. But that must be for next season because they about to shoot the reunion. They shot the finale last week. They about to do the reunion, so she must be coming back next season. And then Kim Richards was supposedly tapped to come back, and she accepted. So the season, yeah. But did she film this season or is that for next season? Because they're done. That's what Lisa Rinna was saying she put out there that Kathy Hilton didn't show up to the season finale so she could go to a Trump Super Bowl party. And Kathy Hilton was like, first of all, I already told them I wasn't going to be at the damn finale months ago because I already knew I had shit on my schedule. And she said she was not at no Trump Super Bowl party. And Rinna has deleted the post, so I don't know if it's true or not, child. But I tell you what, if they do bring Kim back next season, and it's Kim, Kathy, and Kyle, Lisa Rinna, you might not want to play that game. Maybe it wasn't Lord and Taylor. Maybe it was Nordstrom. Maybe it wasn't Lord and Taylor. It might have been Nordstrom, y'all. Hold on. Let me find out right here. I'll find out. It might have been Nordstrom, but I thought it was Lord and Taylor, but I could be wrong. It might be Nordstrom. Let me find out. Le Dom Fragrance by Karen Huger. Maybe it's Nordstrom. It might be Nordstrom, y'all. Try to give me everything except for what I'm looking for. All right, forget it. I'll find out, y'all. But I think it might have been, no, it's Bloomingdale's. It's Bloomingdale's. Oh, somebody wrote it on there, Bloomingdale's. Yeah, it was Bloomingdale's. So I'm wrong. Thank you. I'm wrong. It wasn't Lord and Taylor. It was Bloomingdale's. Mia's candle will have me afraid. Yeah, a 19 wick candle. What the do you know how long it would take to light a 19 wick candle? How long it take to light a candle with 19 wicks? Child, bye. Anyway, y'all, let me get off of here. So tonight, I know y'all are going to get last night's Celebrity Big Brother. You're going to get the part 3 of Bill Cosby because I've already watched those, and I'm going to go ahead and do those when I get off of here. And tonight is Real Housewives of New Jersey, right? So y'all will get the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Okay, it's Bloomingdale's then. Yes, it's Bloomingdale's. Thank y'all. Hey, Richard. How you doing, boo? Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate y'all so much. I really do. Again, if you are not subscribed, please hit that button and hit that like button on your way out. And I will see y'all later. Peace.